Hi, I'm Rasheed Ogunlaru, coach, speaker and author. I want to talk a little bit about moving from goals to growth. This is part of my New Year series of videos. And at the start of a new year, or you might be watching this any new year, or at the middle of the year, or toward the end of the year, it doesn't really matter. But very often at the start of New Year, particularly, we tend to set goals, we tend to set resolutions. Or at the beginning of the financial year, perhaps you're setting goals, or the beginning of the schooling year. It doesn't really matter. But one of the things that can happen is that we get so caught up in the goals, we forget about the growth. Life isn't purely about the goals. You only set the goals because of the outcomes that you're wanting. But if you're purely looking at the goals, the targets, you may well miss the growth. Are the goals that you're setting even your goals? Are they meaningful? Are you passionate about those goals? Are the goals realistic? Maybe the goals that you set aren't realistic. Maybe that's why you've fallen away from those goals. Maybe there's all sorts of external factors that you're completely unaware of that have impacted on your goals. Maybe you don't have the skill set, the wherewithal, the talent or the drive in order to achieve the goals. So if you're just purely focusing on the goals, you're going to be missing all sorts of the growth. And the growth that can come from even not necessarily hitting those goals. From saying, actually I need to address this, I need support in this, or this is actually the reality, or just the importance of appreciating life. And we see this aspect happen in many fields. If you take, for example, a field like healthcare or education, or any other areas, there's so many industries and so on where there are targets, there are goals. Many professionals in those areas will say, well, it's great to have the targets and so on, but don't reduce things just to a checklist or tick list exercise, because otherwise that may impact on the importance of just the quality of the care, or other areas in which that person may well excel in terms of their education or in terms of their ability. And so if you're just setting goals for yourself in your life and checking whether you're on track with the goals or not, you may well be missing this growth. And growth comes from appreciating who you are and appreciating life. And then you become aware of all the different aspects that may affect our growth. It may well be a particular time in your life whereby it may be a time of ill health. It may well be a time of where there's been difficulties externally or in your sector and so on. Only if you adopt this approach of deeper growth. It may well be a spiritual growth that you're experiencing. The body may be on decline. Ultimately, everybody's body will decline. But perhaps there's a deeper spiritual growth that is emerging. Life isn't just about things. It's about everything. I wish you every happiness. Take care.